Well, here we are once again. It's Monday with Barry.
Christmas Eve.
Welcome, Barry.
Good afternoon. Good happy Christmas to everybody out there. If I get to say it, tell you later.
And you've sort of found the time, you're squeezing the time to do it
Yes,
in your busy schedule.
you squeezed your time and done a good job. You're pretty busy. You've cut your time down. Very good.
We made it.
So do a preferential treatment there for the viewers out there.
Viewers, we've got to get the video out for our viewer.
My word. Viewers.
Oh, viewers, sorry.
Plural, plural,
viewers.
plural.
How many now? How many are up to?
16,500 altogether.
16,500 grand.
Incredible. From no hoper from Richmond.
No hoper from... Some may say you're still a no hoper.
Probably am. Who cares?
You don't care about that sort of stuff. But here's something to prove that you're not a no hoper.
Yeah, I'll get this out just before the Christmas break up, and done the story a couple of years ago. Went up to Horsham and spoke to Morrow before I went up there, and he told me so I'll organise an interview so you can pick your team, and that's what he done. And I only expected a very small portion of the paper. There it is, back page, front page, and the middle page.
So you've got a 3-page spread and a full rundown of the team.
You can actually read the team out for the viewers out there.
I'll give you a few highlights from the team. Yeah. Cole Wilson.
Yeah, he was the best ruckman in the competition. Best captain too.
Best captain. Mick Simon.
Champion football for Panya, played for South Melbourne too, and Victoria. And the best centre man in the competition when I was up there, Colin.
Robert Dunlop.
A good ruckman. Played for Essendon. Very good ruckman.
Very good. What about Ian Morgan?
Best full forward in the competition. Would have been better than Doug Wade. He was better than Doug Wade before Doug Wade went to Geelong.
Okay.
No kidding. But he just had too much land up there to work on the farm. That's why he went down for a practice game, kicked 5 goals from half-forward flank, Ian Morgan. Come back and play with us. Kicked 90 goals.
What about Denny Lindsay?
One of the toughest half-back flankers in the competition.
And finally, what about the vice-captain here? Who you got as vice-captain?
Could be Barry Pleak with it.
Yeah, and what position did you play? Just remind the viewers.
Rover, full forward, goal kicking rover, full forward, 10 aces, whatever, fearless. Wilson's got a few accolades as well, dynamic, match winner.
What else?
Goal sneak, very good mark for his size. What more do you want, Colin? Don't get too carried. My head might blow up in a minute.
See, I just
have
to go back because the head's getting bigger.
But I was the best rover in the competition up there. I didn't get a suck at anyone's say, but I was.
And good at picking sides here, and you gave the full rundown.
Yeah, the whole rundown.
If you want to learn more about this, we did a blow-by-blow piece on your YouTube video. You can look that up. Back line, forward line, all the different positions.
Done the whole rundown.
Because this was, of course, we want to say that's the Wimmera League team of the 60s.
Yeah, my team. I was up there for 6 years, and that was my side I picked in that 6 years I was up there. And
during the 60s. And there's a few other controversial team of the 60s.
Yeah, there's a couple I wrote a story in one of the magazines up there when I was up there, and one of them was Barry Fry, which was a good mate of mine too. It wasn't too flash on your side you picked, Barry boy. I think you're a very good fast bowler. Nearly killed me one day. Hit me right in the thigh. Went black. My leg went black. Wow. I didn't go off it.
So there we go. That's you and your footy days, and made the team of the 60s, and also did a full 3-page spread about it in the Wimmera Times.
Not bad for no opener.
Well, let's talk about the Test cricket now, or cricket in general. What do you think of the chief of selectors, John Inverarity, running of the Australian Test side?
John Inverarity was just an ordinary Test player back in his day, but he is. I said you a 2 or 3 weeks ago. John Inverarity. I don't know how they picked him. He's too old to be running around giving noise. He looks old, and he acts old, and he talks old. And some of these ideas about this interchange of cricket, not interchange, but resting players. There's Mitchell Johnson coming to the paper today. He said, I want to play every week. I said, well, I told you weeks ago. I said, what is going when they rested Peter Siddle? In the last test in Adelaide, in Perth against South Africa.
So you think he's too old? Are you an ageist?
No, I'm not an ageist. Look, some people are older 40, some people are younger 70, and he's... but what's wrong with Alan Border and Steve Wall?
Those are a bit fresh out of the game.
With a bit of go in him, it even looks very old.
Someone who's played in the last 20 years.
Yeah, he was playing in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
And just an ordinary cricketer.
So you're not wrapped with him?
No, and his ideas are very old.
Too old?
Too old.
Too old. So we add that to the list. You're an ageist and a fattist.
No, fattist. get rid of him and put someone else with a bit of go in him, for God's sake, and then...
So who do you suggest? What's your number one
Well, a fellow
suggestion?
named Shane Warne make a very good team manager now, I'll tell you, next
Shane
year,
Warne?
when he finishes, when he retires next year.
What version of Shane Warne though?
That 4 or 5 he got there.
Yeah.
He'll spark everything up.
Okay.
But
Well,
he'll be playing.
That's
next year, Shane
controversial.
Warne.
Controversial.
He'll be playing over in England for the Ashes, Shane Warne. Back it in.
Oh, okay.
And I told the England people they'll be terrified of coming over there.
Now, here's something that's to do with the selection policy, the resting of fast bowlers.
Now,
What's going on, Barry?
Interchange, my new idea of, as I said before we come on air, the VFL and AFL, the last 100 years, they started off with 1902 with no reserve. 1920s they got a 19th man, 1960s to 70s they got 2 or 3, and now they got 4. Cricket started off with 12, 150 years ago. We still got 12. And the way the game has eventuated and moved on and evolved or whatever, I mean the players are 10 times fitter, the ground's a lot bigger, and what's wrong with having an interchange? One of each, one bowler, one batsman.
We'll get into that in a minute. So what you're trying to say is that football has evolved and started off with one reserve, one interchange. Now
started off with no reserves, Colin.
No reserves, and now it's got reserves, and we've got 4 of them. We've got 2
and you can have
one
about
sub and 3
80 interchanges a game.
Okay.
All I'm saying, instead of having 12 in the side, we'll have 13. One bowler and one batsman reserve. One reserve for the batsman and one reserve for the bowler, but they can both field. But if there's anybody gets injured or run over by a truck on a cricket route or whatever, you can have another batsman. The one batsman, the one bowler, he can take it. Say a fella breaks his leg, he's batting it, just goes in to gets knocked over, and he can't bat on. You can use him, but it's got to be a severe circumstance, but they can both field.
Okay, so are you in favour of interchange or substitution?
Interchange.
So interchange you can come on and off.
That's for the fielding side, yeah.
For the fielding side.
Interchange.
So fielding, if you're fielding, can you also bowl? Can the interchange fellow bowl?
Yeah, to say it's going to be one of them. The 12th man will be the batsman substitute, and the 13th will be a bowler substitute. But the batsman's got to be the batsman who gets injured has got to go straight on.
Okay.
If he's taken off or he can't, say on the second day of the game, he gets the flu or something.
Yeah.
He can't bat.
So you have to substitute the batter.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But it's got to be. It's either got to be. It'll be very rarely it'll happen, Colin, because people don't sort of get too crook.
You can't can you substitute like a Steve Waugh for a Glenn McGrath and a batter?
No, you have a batsman. As I say, that the 12th man will be a batsman and the 13th man to be a bowler. But the bowler can bowl. He can go on the ground and bowl.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah. So you can. It's more of an interchange.
Yeah.
Whereas the batter is more of a substitute.
That's dead right.
So you
get that.
See you later. If you bat and you get an injury that can't come on, you get a substitute.
And he stays on there.
So that's more for if you get an injury early on,
but it'd be
he doesn't even get a batting chance.
It'd be very, very rarely that'll happen. But I've just got to make to be very specific but the bowler's a different story. He can come on if if one of the fields wants to come up and he comes off as a bowler.
Yeah.
He can go and still bowl.
Okay, so they can come on and off as much as they like.
Yeah, come on as much as they like, because over in India and Pakistan and Sri Lanka it gets very hot over
even
there.
Here.
And here,
Queensland, Western Australia,
what is wrong
Adelaide.
with it? And the 2 in interchange are allowed to have at least 6 interchanges, right? 3 a day each.
Yeah.
Which is it's a bit of common sense. I mean, last week it was about 110 degrees out there. I mean, what is wrong with bringing them up like you do in football?
Yeah.
They fall. So I think that.
Is that taking away the test aspect of the game?
No, it's not. It's getting a bit...
Because it's actually a real... It's a man's game where you just... If you're not good enough, you shouldn't play.
What the football? 30 years ago, you probably thought, we wouldn't be having 4 interchanges on the football field, would we? But now we are.
That's not what men do.
the game has evolved that quick. The same as cricket. These cricketers are very, very fit now. And when these hot weather gets sit out in the ground, it's 80, 100 degrees in the shade, and come off the ground, freshen up, go back on. I mean, half the time they bring the water bottle out there during the game. But it's a bit of common sense of people in charge of these rules, and Mr. ICC over in England, or they run the show. Him and them and the Indians.
Malcolm Speed.
The ICC column is run by the Asian people. Down in there.
Okay, you're an ageist as well.
Not Asian. No. Well, they're over.
Racist as well.
Pakistan, India, and England.
India has a lot of power base.
We've got no say.
Well, you've certainly given this a lot of thought, Barry.
I have. It's a little bit left field, but when you think about it, I mean, what is wrong with when you're fielding out there and right, come on, go on, 5 minutes, go back on. There's no time limit either. You just bring them on, and the bowler can bowl, replace the bowler.
So we'll just repeat that. You're in favour of substituting a batsman if necessary, and interchanging bowlers and fielders as much as you like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Common sense.
Okay, those are fair ideas. I'm not totally against them.
Think about Mr. ICC. Someone gets that in the area, and if I happen to see this video or someone tells you about it, smarten up. Never too late to change it. I mean, it's only good for the game, Colin. I mean, the spectators will love it because there are different fielders on the ground and on and off the ground.
Let's hope that someone from the cricketing community sees this video.
Well, tell those fellas on SEN what you talk about. They might have a bit of a look at it and say, well, Mr. Petley might have a little bit something worth thinking about.
Anything to say on
it can always be modified, Colin. Those rules are all modified.
It's adjustable. Some sort of someone.
Modified.
Is there anything to say about the Chelsea Football Club? Any news on that front?
No, not a thing at the moment. Everything's quiet now, but no, I'll just try and find out what's going on within the club, whether they've got any recruits. I mean, surely they'll be signed up now, wouldn't they? Recruits.
It is Christmas, think so?
And they start, they'll be training back in another couple of weeks.
They're playing soon.
But anyway, that's all for now. But I'd like to wish all my happy viewers out there a very happy Christmas and a very happy New Year, and hope everything goes. You have a very good Christmas lunch, whatever.
Well, that's a goodbye from me.
That's goodbye for everybody now. Bye bye.